Before you create an online course, how do you know people will actually buy it? It's all about picking the right idea, because the worst mistake isn't creating a bad course, it's creating one that doesn't sell. Over the last few years, I've reviewed and vetted over 300 online courses, and after interviewing dozens of successful course creators, one thing is clear. Before creating their course, they made sure it was something people would actually pay for. In this video, I'm going to show you how to choose a course topic that's both valuable and profitable. And to make this even easier, I've created the Online Course Idea Guide. It's a free step-by-step resource to help you brainstorm and refine your course idea. You can grab it for free using the link below in the comments. To begin this process, you need to ask yourself a few simple questions. First, what is something you love doing, something you know how to do, or something you're naturally good at? These could be skills, hobbies, or even things you just picked up over the years without even realizing it. Next, what comes easy to you? What is something you just get without having to try too hard? Think about it. What do other people say you're good at, and what have you helped people do in the past? What do people usually call you about when they need help? Have you ever had friends, family, coworkers tell you, you're so good at this, or ask for your advice on something specific? Maybe you're the go-to person when it comes to organizing events, fixing things, or just giving advice. Pay attention to that. That's a big clue. And finally, what do you spend your free time learning about? If you had a free Saturday with no obligations, what would you look forward to learning or reading about? Think about the blogs you visit, the YouTube channels you watch, or the books you just can't put down. Those topics are likely things you're passionate about, and you've already spent time getting good at them. These questions are all about helping you uncover your expertise, skills, life experience, and what you're naturally good at. This will be the foundation for your course idea. But here's something I need to mention. Follow your passion isn't great advice. Why? Because just being passionate about something doesn't mean you'll automatically be good at it. And it doesn't mean that other people will pay for it. I could be passionate about singing, but if I sound like a cat stuck in a blender, no one is paying me to teach them how to sing. Your course idea needs to add value to others. That's the key. If your passion doesn't help someone solve a problem or achieve their goal, it's not going to generate the income that you're looking for. You want to create a course that not only aligns with your interests and your skills, but provides real value to your audience. This is how you'll turn your expertise into a continuous income stream. Otherwise, you just waste a ton of time building a website and a course that no one wants to buy. Now that you have a list of 5 to 10 potential course ideas based on your answers, here's what you do next. Organize the list from most interesting and exciting to least interesting and exciting, and then circle the top 3. You'll focus on these 3 moving forward. It's time to do a little digging and figure out which one is the winner. Don't worry, you don't need a massive following or some fancy strategy for this. All you need is some real interaction with some real humans. The easiest way is by asking people 2 simple questions. You're going to want to start with friends, family, or anyone willing to give you honest feedback, because you want actual responses, not guesses. So here are the questions. What's your biggest frustration related to blank? What's your biggest hope or dream related to blank? The blank is where you plug in your initial course idea. For example, if your idea was about fitness, the questions could be, what's your biggest frustration with staying consistent at the gym? What's your biggest hope or dream for your fitness journey? These questions force people to think about what they actually want or need, not just what sounds nice. Their answers will show you a lot about how much or how little people actually care about your idea. And more importantly, they'll show you what they need help with. The first question is all about identifying pain points. A pain point is just a fancy way of saying problems people want solved. This is the foundation of any good business. If you can solve a real problem, you're already on the path to success. Say your idea is a course on organizing your home. If someone's biggest frustration is, I feel overwhelmed by all the clutter and don't know where to start, that's gold. It gives you a specific problem that you can address. But here's the thing. Some people might not have a specific frustration. That's where the second question comes in. Instead of focusing on problems, it uncovers what they truly want. Someone might say, I just want my home to be peaceful and stress-free. That's their dream, and it's just as valuable as a pain point. When you're asking these questions, don't be afraid to dig a little bit deeper. If someone gives you a vague answer, you can follow up with something like, "Can you expand on that? Would you mind telling me more about that?" The more you learn, the better equipped you're going to be to create a course that truly resonates. And don't forget to write down anything interesting. You want to spot trends. What keeps coming up over and over again? Those trends are where the real opportunities are. You might be thinking, this is great, but what if no one cares or I don't get any responses? First of all, don't panic. It doesn't mean that your idea is bad. It just means you might need to tweak how you're asking the questions. Try being more specific or leading with direct questions. For example, instead of asking, "What is your biggest frustration with meal planning?" try something like, "Do you struggle with finding the time to plan your meals each week?" Being specific will help people connect with your question better, and they're more likely to give you a useful answer. But if after a few weeks you're still getting crickets, it might be time to move on to the next idea on your list, and that's okay. Not every idea you come up with will be a hit. The goal here is to find something that people care about, something worth their time and their money. If you do get through your entire list and realize no one is interested, don't get discouraged. It's all part of the process. It might just mean going back to step one and being a little bit more honest with yourself. Ask others what they think you're good at. Audit your week. What do you do so naturally you don't even realize it's a skill? Sometimes the best ideas are right in front of us, but we're too close to see them. This step is all about learning, not failing. Every response or lack of response is valuable information, and the sooner you can figure out what works and what doesn't, the sooner you'll be on your way to creating a course that people are actually excited to buy. In order to see if your idea will truly make money, it's time to move beyond friends and family and dive into the broader world. We need to find out what real people are searching for and talking about when it comes to your idea. And to do that, we're going to use 3 powerful tools: Google, YouTube, and Amazon. Google knows everything. Seriously, it's the largest search engine in the world. And if you use it properly, it can tell you exactly what problems your audience is trying to solve. And the best part is, it's completely free. Here's how you do it. Start by heading to the Google search bar and type in your idea, but don't hit enter just yet. Watch what happens as you type. Google will suggest phrases and questions. These are called auto-suggestions, and they're based off what thousands, sometimes even millions of people are already searching for. For example, I typed "how to grow a vegetable garden," and here's what popped up. At home, in an apartment, indoors, in pots. What does this mean? Well, first, if there aren't many suggestions popping up, it might mean that your idea isn't as popular as you thought. But don't give up yet. Try rephrasing it or using different keywords. Second, if you do see suggestions, you now have valuable clues about what people care about. If a lot of people are searching for "in an apartment" or "indoors," that tells you there's a demand for gardening in limited spaces. Next up is YouTube. It's the second largest search engine in the world, and it works a lot like Google. Head over to the YouTube search bar and do the same thing you did on Google. Type in your idea and look at the auto suggestions. But with YouTube, we're going to take it a step further. Actually click on some of the suggested phrases and look at the videos that come up. Here's what to look for. Does content on your topic already exist? Are the videos getting a lot of views? And what kind of comments are people leaving? The comment section is a goldmine. Pay attention to what questions people are asking. What do they like about the video? What do they think is missing? These insights can help you figure out what gaps exist in the content that's already out there and how you can fill them. And don't be afraid if there are multiple creators teaching on your topic. That's actually a good thing. It means there's demand. Plus, there are people out there who will resonate with you, your stories, your experiences, and your teaching style more than anyone else. Finally, let's talk about Amazon. We want to see if books have been published on your topic. Why does that matter? Because books are all about transformation. They solve problems and help people achieve goals. If books exist on your topic, it's a good sign that there's money to be made in that area. To use Amazon effectively, type your topic or idea into the search bar and sort the results by average customer reviews. Look at the top 3 to 5 books and write down their titles, subtitles, and if you can, table of contents. This will show you what keywords, topics, and positioning resonates with your audience. It's like a cheat code. Don't reinvent the wheel, just build off of work that's already been done. Take it a step further and use Amazon's Read Sample feature for paperback and hardcover versions and write down the names of chapters from each book. This will give you even more insights into what content your audience finds valuable. Here's one more pro tip. Check the reviews. Skip the 1-star reviews, those are haters. The 5-star reviews, those are super fans. The 2 to 4-star reviews is where you'll get the most honest feedback. Here's what to look for. What did people like about the book, and what did they think was missing? These reviews give you an idea of what gaps exist in the marketplace. Gaps that you can fill with your course. And just like that, you're not guessing whether your idea will work. You're learning what people actually want and need. But this is just the first step in creating a course that actually sells. To make sure your course idea turns into something people can't wait to buy, you're going to want to watch this next video here.